A robot teaches me boxing. Like the video quick. All right, here we go. Haven't seen this yet. I'm excited. Let me know how the audio is. 7-ish months ago.
Yep, that's me. I've been learning boxing recently, and aside from the brain damage, it's going pretty good. I've been a little slow to pick it up, maybe on account of all the brain damage, but we have more important questions to ask. Like, where am I? Why am I learning to
I'll
box?
do Leslie's
And
vlog
where am
after
I?
this.
A couple months ago, iDubbbz asked me if I wanted to be part of this boxing tournament thing called Creator Clash. No,
Creator
I don't,
Clash
is what I thought in my head. But for a second, the surrealness of the situation overwhelmed me. I've been watching iDubbbz since I was in like middle school, and he was asking me to do a boxing tournament. It may as well have been like a mass hallucination.
Thank you, Obi.
For all I was aware, and I just said yes. So guess I'm doing it. The only problem is I am really bad at boxing. So, don't know what I'm gonna do about that.
Building a boxing robot to help me train for my fight. Not sure what that means yet. I hope the next part is quick.
This is what
I
we're
couldn't
gonna
read
use.
the
It's called a
rest.
TENS unit. It's meant to treat like pain in old people, but if you crank it all the way up, it makes you involuntarily flex whatever muscles it's attached to. So let me show you how we're gonna use it. If you look, a single TENS unit can't do much. It
That
can only really make you
transition.
move one muscle at a time. But if I strap a whole bunch of them to different arm muscles and activate them at just the right times, it will force me to punch so I can train for my boxing match without even thinking about it. So first, we gotta figure out how to control these guys with the computer. Because the way it normally works is you twist these little TENS unit nipples with your fingers, but we can't just have someone standing here doing that the whole time. So let's take it apart and see how it works.
I'm too quick.
It turns out that what's under the dials is not nipples, but potentiometers, the nipples of electronics. The way these guys work is they limit the flow
still
of
too low?
electricity going through them based on how much you turn
How's that?
this little dial. It's kind of like a sink. The more you turn the faucet on, the more electrons can flow through the pipes. Now you might be wondering how that potentiometer works with the rest of the circuit as a whole. I don't fucking know.
Lily
I
is
didn't go
so
to school for
lucky.
electrical engineering.
I'll have you know, they are both lucky. And it breaks my brain that they don't want kids because I feel like they would have the most talented children in the world. Have babies! Are you kidding me? They would have the most talented and genius. Their kids would be genius. Fuck! Why?
I didn't go to school for anything. That's where
Like, it's like, I feel like really cool, talented people should just make a lot of babies. Sorry, I did have too much caffeine. I'm sorry.
this guy comes in. This is a digital potentiometer. It does the same thing a potentiometer does, but you can control it with code. And bing bang boom, now we should be able
I
to
have
control
no
the
idea what
potentiometer
this guy's
with a
talking
shitty,
about.
bitty piece of software that just says to turn the resistance way down. Oh my god, that's so weird. On? I'm not moving my, well, I am moving my arm, but like, I'm not trying to move my arm. Oh, what were we doing? Boxing, right. The next step was to research the biokinematics of the human body so that I could program the TENS units to train me for my fight. Which muscles are used? When should they be activated? To answer this, we'll study anatomy, physiology, and oh, never mind. Turns out you just have to shock yourself all over your body, testing different muscles, and write down what happens. These are the 4 muscles you need for a punch, all right?
Bicep,
so bicep
deltoid,
first, get the
pec,
arm up.
tricep.
And then deltoid to bring your shoulder into the mix. But you can't just
Does
be
it
doing that, you
hurt?
gotta mix in the pec. So it brings the arm in like that, right? Prime punching position. Then you
Ugh.
cancel bicep. I turned it up on accident. You cancel bicep and then hit him with the tricep and bang! Ah, and it looks like that. It looks like that's it. That's a punch. That's, whoa, slow down there, bucko. Are you turning the dials manually? That's a bit cringe, isn't it? Come on, guy, let's write some code to automate that. It'll be easy. Start with a little user interface, just somewhere to customize the timings of your moves. That was easy, right? It only took six days. Took a little longer than expected, that's okay. But this is gonna need a backend, like a server to talk to the front end. A little library up here, a little post request down here. Now you need another server to process those moves. This server will live on the Raspberry Pi and control the outputs of the TENS units based on the move data that it gets from the other server. But then, of course, you need another piece of software to control all of this stuff, right? So the client connects to the TENS control server, and then the TENS control server will get to the move control server.
I literally only heard pie. Is this... I don't understand how You know he edits his own videos too. Welcome to coding. Dude, I wish. Oh no, what did I click? I clicked the, oh no. Oh, there you go. I wish I was this smart. And it makes me wonder what life would have been like if I didn't have so many brain concussions when I was a child. What could have been? Ew.
Everything's hooked up. Let's see if it works. What? Oh, the tricep and bicep were firing at the same time. So instead of like doing this or this, it was just locking the arm and the muscles were trying to pull themselves off of my bones.
Ow.
So we'll make it not do that.
That's crazy. Yeah!
Holy fuck! Did you see that?
I saw it!
Oh, that almost went through the fucking bag.
That was
Must have been
crazy.
5 or 6 kilometers an hour.
That was crazy.
Yes! Yes! This is so fucking stupid. I'm gonna be a boxing god. I'm gonna fucking lose. What the fuck am I saying? A little asthma for you, a little JOI, if you know what I mean. All right, I hooked up this Xbox controller to be able to control me, and I've been working on this like Rock'em Sock'em Robot type game for like a visual indicator. So when the guy punches in the game, but then that got me thinking, it would be better for my training if I was fighting someone, like in Rock'em Sock'em Robots. And it would be cool if you could move the players forward and backwards with the controller, like in Rock'em Sock'em Robots. But for that, we would need 2 human-sized moving platforms on a rail system, like this one that I built. I could explain how the pistons and electronics work, but the video is getting kind of boring. So controller, press joystick
boring.
on controller, make... Now, realistically, we'll have someone else controlling us because our arm's gonna be strapped and we're gonna be punching. I'm gonna invite some friends over to test this thing out. I'll probably have to lie to them about what it is.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Who's gullible enough to believe me?
Jesus Christ.
I said it was a boxing robot. You are
Oh
a
my
boxing robot.
god, so much effort.
We're gonna have to strap a lot of wires on you.
How do you make? No.
Worst case scenario, you step
It's
down
the
here
old
and slice
days.
your Achilles.
Oh.
But
That's alright.
don't do that. You guys are going at first.
I'm so excited to see how good this is.
Above the chest is like not good because he'll heart. He'll heart. Which side's the heart on?
Left, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably fine. I think we're ready. Fuck yeah, dude. Okay, controls. Jab is A, and your heavy attack is B.
Does the heavy attack hurt them more when you use it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Movement.
This is
your
so
left analog stick.
dangerous.
This- Yeah, so you're controlling.
Wait, oh my god, the fucking seatbelt exploded. I don't think I've ever seen a seatbelt explode like that before.
You guys ready to do
What
some
the-
punching? You guys ready to train? You gotta train for boxing, right? You can just start fighting.
This is not safe.
One of you just hit A.
Is it hurt? Is it hurt?
Good or bad?
I mean, it was like I was possessed.
So are you ready for a
No,
power attack?
absolutely not.
3, 2, 1.
Things are really heating up in the FTX arena, brought to you by fucking FaZe Clan and Juicero. I did a thing versus Boy Boy. Who will come out on top? 3, 2, 1, fight.
Oh
The
my
machine is working
god!
I think. This is the best.
Like, did he have them sign a waiver or something? This is so dangerous! This is crazy! I can't believe this is real!
You're my life. All right, pause.
Right.
He's
Dude,
crazy!
we should make a safe word. I realized we should make a safe word.
3, 2, 1, go!
And yeah, there are a couple kinks to work out, but that's how innovation is done. You're looking at the future of boxing. Oh, this one's really close, actually.
I can't believe
How do you feel? How do you feel about your boxing form?
I liked my left. I thought you did well on the left. You landed some good headshots. I feel
You're like a boxer, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. You don't even need to focus on your form when someone else can do it for you.
I would like to get off this thing though.
With the machine
Understandable.
working better than I ever hoped, it was time for me to try it out. Not being strapped in, it's still incredibly dangerous. I'm gonna try the controller.
Who wants
was a
me,
good
who
hit.
wants Michael?
I don't want Michael.
Fucking jab, Nigel! Come on, yeah!
Oh!
That was good offense on that one. Yeah, right attack.
No dick shot.
Oh!
Dick shot. Go for a spear attack.
I'm going for heavy attack.
Ah!
And listen, the controller is awesome, but weirdly they wanted to stop, so it's my turn next.
Weirdly.
I think
Weirdly.
it's smart to have a larger opponent so that you're ready for your match. Oh, what do you mean? You press it twice. Oh, you press it. It's hard to describe what this feels like. It's kind of like 100 bees working together to control your arm, which is what I assume boxing feels like. So I think this is good practice for my fight.
Oh!
Who won that round?
It looks so
I'm
painful.
gonna go limp.
You got great form there, Michael. This is looking really good.
Oh, that was my ribs. And with my boxing training nearly complete, it's time to invite over my coach to show him my progress.
Wow! Did you see that? The kiss. Ow! His nose went straight into his
Invite over my
eye.
coach to show him my progress.
God! Ow! Ow!
How's it go? This is my coach, Michael Quick. He's a professional boxer and has been overseeing my training for the past 5 months. But with any luck, my machine will phase out the need for a human coach. But then this will like force your muscles to come up. You know what I mean? Clearly terrified of this machine, I'm going to prove its effectiveness to my coach by facing my biggest opponent yet. Coach, I don't know about this one, coach. He's kind of got a lot of height on him. We're gonna fuck him up. That's true. Height doesn't mean shit. Height does, in fact, mean shit. What the fuck, coach? What the fuck are you doing?
He can't reach! Ah! His biggest opponent is
He was getting a
Broden.
hang of the controls. In fact, I'm convinced he forgot that he wasn't playing a video game.
Oh shit!
You're pressing so many buttons. Then it clicked.
He's dying! Oh my
It took me
god!
3 hours to edit that. Do you think this is a good training mechanism for boxers?
Dude, he is so. Michael Reeves is incredible. Not only is he editing his own videos, he's filming and creating code and content like this, but he's also training for an actual real boxing match. No wonder he doesn't stream very much anymore. He's a busy boy. And also filming with OTV. Don't forget, he's part of OTV, so he's also doing videos for them as well. It's crazy. Crazy.
That's right. He's so impressed that he can't even summon words. Now it's time to ask him the most important question of all. Do you think I'm ready for Creator Clash?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Perfect, because at this point, Creator Clash was only 5 days away. So I packed my bags, headed to the airport, and got on a flight to Florida. There's supposed to be footage here, but I didn't get any. The thought of the fight was really setting in at this point. I was getting really scared. Like, I'd never done anything like that. It's, like, it just became so real once I landed that I just stopped doing stuff. And the night of the fight came up fast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to sunny Tampa, Florida. We're
Tampa,
bringing to you
Florida.
2022 for the Creator Clash.
I wasn't really talking to anyone. I was just sitting and watching all the other fights on the TV, and that was making it way worse. I was getting really
Oi.
nervous. Mine was coming soon, so I started getting warmed up. I was fully zoned out. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. It didn't really matter. I was up next. So they walked me over to the prep room, and I had to get interviewed and warm up for the camera, and I was just pacing around the room so much, like a goblin. I feel better. Better than I did
Stressful.
earlier. Some of the other fights are scary, but, you know, I'm alright. But then the guy came in, and he walked me over to the arena, and then it was time to fight.
It's a fine grind, clearing out my cash line, speeding up my RAM time.
Oh, ow.
Coordinated light lines.
Oh!
I reckon
Ow!
computers, they can make you groove like
Oh,
a
God.
version of the new. Did you?
Oh! looks so painful. Good night, Evelyn. Have a good sleep.
That is the face of someone who never has to do boxing ever again. I was so fucking glad for it to be over. And God bless my opponent, my friend Graham, who I know was just as nervous as I was, still got in the ring and still hit me in the face a bunch of times. Also, bonus, I won. And yeah, maybe it's because I had a Golden Gloves winning coach come over to my house 6 times a week and train me. Maybe it's because he made me eat chicken and rice every fucking day. Maybe it's because he made me run up a goddamn mountain every other week. Or maybe it's because he's a great coach and a great friend.
Aww.
But I'm pretty sure it's because of the boxing robot. Look at this thing. Look how fucking sick this thing looks. Thanks for watching the video. I'm wearing a mask because the garage just flooded and I'm pretty sure there's mold growing in the walls. I wouldn't worry about it. Anyway, if you liked the video, like it. If you didn't, dislike it. It's not like we can see those anymore. And thanks again for watching me box. I am done with boxing forever until the end of eternity, but some say future YouTube boxers are using this breakthrough technology to train, to practice, to prepare for the next Creator Clash.
The garage
Oh
shutting.
wait, didn't see you there. I was just on my way to deliver the best Christmas present of them all. That's right, a sponsorship read to you by a shitty YouTuber
Sponsor
on the
time.
internet. What's this?
We gotta watch it to support Michael. Wasted Clock takes the
It's
5 gifted.
ExpressVPN. Have you ever been on Starbucks Wi-Fi? You could be looking
gotta
for porn,
watch
you could
it.
not be looking for porn. But you see this. It's fucking Minesweeper, but for Wi-Fi networks. But instead of exploding, the mines take your credit card information. These fake Wi-Fi networks are really easy for an attacker to set up. All it takes is some cheap equipment. And once you connect, the person controlling the network can run attacks to grab info from you, like account logins, passwords, credit cards. That's why it helps to have the
Hackermans.
ExpressVPN app. It encrypts all of your network traffic so that you don't have to worry about anyone seeing your information, even if you're on like a sketchy Wi-Fi network. Just bada bing, bada boom, bada
Bada bing, bada
On top of that,
boom.
ExpressVPN can change your online location, which can give you access to thousands more TV shows that aren't allowed in your country. So if I switch to India, I can watch season 3 of Demon Slayer, which isn't out in the US yet, or I could watch Squid Games. Or if I switch to Japan, I can see a bunch more recent anime, or watch Squid Games. Or I could be in Canada and watch our Squid Games from Canada. Watching Netflix without ExpressVPN is like hiring a prostitute, but only being allowed to talk to them all night. And you're already paying full price for Netflix. Why not see all it has to offer? So if any of that sounds good to you, go to expressvpn.com/Reeves to see how you can get 3 months for free. That's the end of the video.
Complication when I feel your air control my body.
Wow! What a great video. Oh gosh, I trained with a trainer. I did boxing for a few months. It was incredible. I loved it a lot. But I just don't think I can commit the time to put in to train properly towards boxing. And I also am so afraid of getting more brain damage. I feel like I don't have many cells left to lose. Oh, keep watching? Okay. There's more, there's more! Thank you for waiting so long. Right in the cack. Pokey said she wouldn't do it because she'd commit too hard and do steroids. Wait, that's the thing. Like, if I were to commit to something like this, I would not be streaming. I would not be living with my roommates because I cannot be in a house that has the snackies that are held in this household. I would literally have to like live by myself. No temptations, no distractions. I wouldn't work on any other projects. I would literally like I would dial in boxing only, clean food only. I would work out every single day. I just like I cannot do that.